Ikal and Arai the Dreamer. Ikal and Arai are characters from the novel Laskar Pelangi dan Sang Pemimpin by Andrea Hirata. He is village boy from an underprivileged family. Even though he became a star bombshell when he was in high school. Even so, he has big aspiration to study in Paris. And he managed to prove that he was able to study and work. And he was successful in achieving his goals. Besides Arai and Ikal, there is Jimron. They have been friends since childhood until attend Mangga State High School, the first high school that was established in Belitung. Apart from school, they will also work very hard to make ends meet. Ikal and Arai very smart, different from the ordinary Jimron. In fact, ranked 78 out of 116 students. Meanwhile, Ikal and Arai always in top 5 and 3 position. Ikal and Arai have a big dreams, namely to continue their study at the French Sorbonne, because they were very impressed by the story of Master Balia, their principal school. And they're saving money to be there. Wow, that story is amazing. Logically, their saving wouldn't be enough to be there, and it is impossible. But they still have enthusiasm and optimism. Like students in general, they were also naughty. They even kicked Master Mustar during the ceremony in the morning. And Master Mustar chased and scolded them. "You are a naughty children, I will punish you," said Master Mustar. They were also very nosy, to the point that they once asked a classmate to go to a cinema to watch an adult film. As a result, Master Mustar scolded them the next day. "Ghosts, they are very nosy. This sexual imitative friends, not good, okay?" What happened the next? After high school, Ikal and Arai migrated to Jawa, Bogor to be exact. Meanwhile, Jimron prefers to host a farm worker in Belitung. And Jimron present is to host PG banks, which contained his savings so far to Arai and Ikal, because he was sure that if Arai and Ikal arrive in France, Jimron shall always be with them. And for one hanging in Bogor, looking for a job to survive, it's hard to ask for forgiveness. And finally, after taking many unfriendly jobs, Ikal was accepted as a sorter or postman. And Arai decided to migrate to Kalimantan. And the following year, Ikal decided to study economics. And after graduation, there is a vacancy to get a master degree scholarship to Europe. And what a good surprise! He managed to get rid of thousands of competitors and finally arrived at the match to fight for the top 15. Wow, Ikal is amazing! And when the interview arrived, unexpectedly, the examining professor was so impressed with the result proposal submitted by Ikal. Even though he only had bachelor's background in economics and still worked as a sorter, but his writing was so great. And finally, after interview was over, who would have thought? What a good surprise! Arai also participated in the interview. Just with good news, the two of them finally met in a forum who was beautiful and honorable. This Arai is always full of surprise, and all of this had been planned for years. It turned out he studied at the Murawarman University and majored in biology, not inferior to Ikal. His research professor is also extraordinary and talent of generation new theories. And finally, they arrived home in Belitung. When a letter arrives, they are told to open its contents. Announcement of scholarship recipients to Arai. But Arai was so sad because he really missed his parents so much and he wanted to open the news with the person he missed. But Arai always keeps spirit and never give up. Now anxiety begins. Neither Arai or Ikal of them were able to know its contents of the letter, and after opening, Ikal was ejected at the Sorbonne College, and after slowly matching Arai letters, this is the answer to their dreams. The two dreamers were accepted into the same university. And this is not the end of everything, but this is the struggle of the dreams begins and ready to give birth to children of the next dream. Well, in the story we can learn first, close friendship can make life more fun, and second, where there is a struggle, there is a way. Alright, I am Septia. That's all my story, and thank you for your attention.